morning, all. I had wanted to share just a little bit of advice that helps me when needing to remember when I'm dealing with like some tough energy or even with physical pain, because I have generalized chronic pain throughout my body and problems with my joints and muscles. And when it comes to energy and the messages that my spiritual team gives me and my predictions, we've definitely have seen some big shifts. We're still in the middle of some very big ones, and there's more to come. And Spirit is letting me know that things are only going to ramp up, especially coming to the end of the year, and cycles collectively for a lot of people coming to a close. Things are changing. That's looking like, in the physical form, that's looking like, could be change of home, change of location, relationships, all the topics across the board. But also more importantly, talking about our energy, our consciousness, our heart space. We're evolving and we're shifting collectively. And so, of course, this can come with a lot of physical symptoms, with, physically getting ill, very low fatigue, low energy, sinus problems, headaches, things of that sort that, we don't really seem to have answers for. And so, we definitely want to double down on any meditative practices. Very big, making sure you are, just minding your business. There's a lot of influence out there wanting you to engage with low vibrational conversations, drama, conflict, locally, globally, fear, operating from scarcity mindset. So, most importantly is, protecting the mind, protecting your energy, thinking positively and leaning into your faith and belief and knowing that things are working out for your highest good. And, stepping away from any attachments to judgments, society conditioning, how you think you need to show up to the world according to others' expectations. This is about you. And something that stood out for me was, when you're in this type of a flow and energy and belief and just deep inner knowing, sometimes this can come off very intimidating or even arrogant to other people. And so just know that it's not about you. Some people will feel some type of way, especially if it's situations of you're making the moves that they wish they could, or that they're too scared to make, or unsure how. So continue to use gentleness and grace and be a light of the options and choices that other people do have. When we act in strength, when we act in alignment and in belief. Oh no, I can't help you, baby. Can't help you when I'm driving. So when we act in strength and in empowerment, that's what we offer to others. That's what we influence to others. So that's also very important. Getting back on track to where I was, leaning into your meditative, protective practices, taking care of yourself, eating, nutritional meals, getting enough water, getting enough rest, doubling down on self-care, absolutely. So the reminder that I wanted to give, that was a personal help to me, that works for me because of also my physical pain, and even because I have small children, right? And they don't know their strength at times. And so, when it comes to physical pain, what do we tend to do? We tend to stiffen up, to resist, and to even like brace ourselves for what's about to come. And another example, drunk drivers, when they get into accidents, statistically a drunk driver will be less harmed than someone who is not impaired, because they're impaired, their body is looser, and so they do not embrace for the impact, and thus they don't get as harmed. And it's kind of the same here, when it comes to like physical pain, practicing meditatively and in the mind to surrender yourself to this, and instead of resisting it, kind of just in a sense open up your body for allowing it to just pass through and to be. And with energy, it's the same way. If you're in circumstances that you can't help, or you're dealing with symptoms and symptoms of ascension, going through energy shifts, and you're dealing with some unpleasant things, or things coming to the surface, within you, that want to be addressed or released, and sometimes they can be very difficult to sit with. And so, just imagine yourself being, transparent, and allowing it to flow through you rather than creating more resistance to what the present moment is bringing. So that's what I wanted to pass along for today. I'll definitely be posting up some more with some big things that have been happening and have been very helpful with me in getting the results and the healing that I've been looking for lately. So stay tuned, and I hope everyone has a beautiful Wednesday, hump day. We're getting through the week. Stay grounded, stay blessed, stay well. I love you.